Therapy, y'all. Welcome back to one of my favorite games from the last generation, man. I loved Sleeping Dogs, and I usually hate Grand Theft Auto, except I don't hate Grand Theft Auto 3. It's the only one in the series that was able to actually hold my attention and feel like a game instead of watching a shitty movie. I'll shut up and let this kick off, because the story in this game is actually good, too. Imagine that.
收到啦。咩啊？攞多錢？搞錯，佢帶住咁大把刀嘅。明白。
冇事，大丈夫。
清楚。OK。
Take the bomb to Junetao。
各位準備，我睇實佢。
你捉個 Wei Shen 先好啊。
He's only.
I'm not fucking blind.
Relax, old boy. We're on the same side, remember?
條友都幾串喎。喂，有冇貨
Yeah, you got the money?
喂，前方右邊
咩啊？
有個碼頭警衛，
The quiet low。
揾人截住佢啦。
冇可能，我哋呢度太遠啦路。
細路唔好亂嚟啊！
Look, I can get you 3-4 keys a week if you want.
睇下點。
What? My shit's not good enough for you?
喂，究竟發生咩事啊？
咩啊？邊撚過啊你
Man, these guys suck at being crooks. They gonna do a drug deal right by the security guard?
Maybe we can sort something out, huh?
你兇我啊！你知唔知我係邊個啊？
所有伙計唔好俾佢走得啦！截住佢！
好傷害我啊 ！Fucking hell! Don't do it, man! Don't do it!
What up, Steve-O? And the Iron went in the house. Oh, it's gangster time. Now you're about to see one of the reasons why I like this game. Watch how this I'm already playing! Within 2 minutes, I'm playing the game, not watching shitty movies. Thank you, Jesus, for whoever was behind that decision. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Game Therapy. Waka waka, biatches. Take the bomb to Junetao. I wanted to start a band called Take the Bomb to Junetao. Now, I will say the one part of the game I don't like is this running away shit that happens all the time from what I remember. This is the worst part of the game. And other than this, it's fine. And the controls are very reminiscent of Grand Theft Auto, the new age stuff, the running on ice controls that they love so much. Keep moving, hoes. I'm the blackest motherfucking Hong Kong ho. Bow! All in your ass. That's what I love to do. Oh, I butchered that jump. Butchered it.
Son of a bitch!
It's a lot of English speaking going on. Take the bomb to Junetao. Uh-oh, I'm not in control anymore. Here we go, back in control. I'm already playing the game within 2 minutes. I wish more modern game developers understood that shit. I don't want to watch your shitty movie for 85 minutes before I start playing the game.
Shit!
警察，咪喐！我哋而家要拘捕你。
Come on, we can work something out, right?
唔使諗啦，入到監倉裏面慢慢反省啦。而家唔係事必要你講，除非你自己想講。但係你所講嘅嘢可能會用紙同筆記低，然之後成為呈堂證供。
You gotta take the bomb to Junetao, boy. Oh, take the bomb to Junetao. Welcome, everybody. Glad you're here. Oh, Steven says he's replaying this game right now as well. I guess I'm gonna have to re-get all the trophies, because I have that on a different profile.
More prosperity, man.
Oh, shit.
Jackie Ma. I love that name.
I can't fucking believe it. What are you doing here? When did you get back? Well, wait. Man, you look like shit.
Hey, fuck you. 15 years to do that. We're not kids anymore.
Whatever, man. Ask anyone. Jackie Ma still looks good.
Jackie Ma is still the same old. But good to see you.
What the fuck? They finally deport your ass from the United States?
That was mutual. Time I came home anyway.
Yeah, lock up. Home sweet home. So what they get you on?
Nothing that'll stick.
Ha! Well, don't let them pin any extra shit on you. Fuckers will try, let me tell you. Once they hear you're from old prosperity, happens all the time.
Hey, so you still in touch with any of the guys from there?
A few, you know. People kind of go their separate ways, but... You remember Winston? He's moved all the way up to Redpole in the Sun On Yee. I've got a couple of things going with him right now, matter of fact.
Huh. Red Pole and the Sun On Yee. Shit, Dog Eyes always said he'd be running that neighborhood.
Oh, Dog Eyes is a Redpole, too. And still a total poker guy.
Yeah.
The one who got Winston in. They were pretty tight back then, but now... Hey, wasn't Dog Eyes hanging with your sister?
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Hey, remember when we were kids and you stabbed Dog Eyes with a pen? You totally saved my ass that day. Oh, man, I gotta tell Winston that story. You'll fucking love it. Man, Wei fucking Shen in the flesh. I can't believe it.
There's a dialogue screw up here that they let
Looks like
stay
I'm
in the
outta
game
here.
that I thought was interesting.
Hey, Jackie. So look, if you and Winston ever need help with any of that shit you got going on with him...
Of course, man. Look me up when you get out. It'll just be like old times.
It'll be just like old times. And so they messed it, and that's cool with me. Like, I like imperfections, man. It reminds me of being a live musician. And I truly believe, man, it takes as much effort to make a great game as it does to make a crappy one. So let's praise games for what they do right and let the little shit slide. But let's hold these mofos accountable to stop giving us interactive shitty movies that don't play well. At least this game's
Seems
dope.
that the evidence against you has failed to appear. How do you explain that? You must be a very dangerous man, Wei Shen.
You the Guai Lo. I ain't talking to you. Actually, yes, I am.
That is exactly what we want people to think. I trust that my men weren't too rough on you, officer.
You might ask them the same question, sir. Those guys are out of It paid off, though. I made contact with Jackie Ma.
I love the actor that plays Wei Shen. He is a
work.
killer, man. He's so
Use him to
good.
get close to Winston Chu. Do whatever it takes. Raymond here will be your handler. You'll report everything through him.
Our intel suggests that Winston is looking for muscle. You need to find a way to make him trust you.
I've done this before.
Not in Hong Kong. American gangs, even Asian ones, don't compare to the triads here. The Sun On Yee is the most powerful gang...
Look, Raymond. Your name's Raymond, right?
Yes.
I grew up with these guys. I know who they are, what they are. All the intel reports in the world won't give you that.
We want the Red Poles, the lieutenants like Winston, all of them. And most of all, the Dragonhead.
Candidly, Wei, previous attempts to get close to him haven't panned out. We don't have much to go on. That's why you're here. I'm hoping that you can bring something more to our investigation.
I understand, sir. Look, the sooner I'm on the street, the sooner I can start.
Raymond will be in touch. Oh, and Wei, good luck out there.
Respectfully, sir, are you sure about him? He'll be under extreme stress maybe for a very long time. Now, I'm not sure he has the discipline to hold up. According to the file, he has a history of extreme behavior.
Yes, and an astonishing number of convictions.
He obviously blames the triads for what happened to his family. It could turn into a vendetta.
Raymond, Wei Shen is perfect for this job.
Yeah. Says the Guai Lo. Yeah, Steven, I can't argue. I would never argue that, even though I think Grand Theft Auto never really says anything in terms of making a point, it does make their stories interesting. And the sandbox, if the controls in those games didn't suck so bad, the sandbox would be amazing.
Man, this is going to be great.
Yeah, thanks again, Jackie. I appreciate the intro.
No problem, man. By the way, you know I tried looking you up a few years back, but I couldn't find shit. Do they have internet in America?
They're getting it next year.
They're getting it next year.
You were in prison or something. Come on, let's get out of here. Still getting used to being back, huh?
Yeah, baby. Still getting used to it. I'm still the coldest pimp that's ever lived, though. That's why I was Pimp of the Year 17 years running. Wei Shen, bitches. I'm like the Chinese Dolomite. You better watch it now. You better watch it now. What's up, Black? Oh, you ain't got nothing? All right.
So Winston's a Red Pole now?
All this territory is Winston's. The Dog Eyes is pushing in.
If they're
Hey,
both Red Poles,
what's
shouldn't
up,
they be on the
girl?
same side?
Lay ho ma. Let's get in that crib. Come on. Let me get the door for you. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Hey, girl. What you doing later tonight? Come on, let's do a little talking. Just talking. Ah, dang it! Stop hitting ladies, man. You gotta be charming.
Sun On Yee had a rat.
Gotta work on
What
that.
I hear, they didn't let him have a quick death. Made it real slow and painful.
This is some Shenmue level-ish, man, where the whole world is alive. Look at this. Come on, bruh. That's well done. Super well done. Like, very few games can make me feel like I'm actually where I'm supposed to be in the narrative, and Sleeping Dogs gets some of that right.
Hey, Jill May, how are you, baby?
Shit.
You know my parents don't want you to talk to me.
Your parents don't even know me. Once we get to know each other, they'll love me.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
That dude looks like he sucks at fighting. Look at all them scars he has. You shouldn't be a gangster, man. You should be working at the post office. All them scars. Oh, that's ass whip 30. This is my favorite shit. I'm glad y'all want this ass whipping. Oh, all in yo ass. All in yo ass too. Heavy attack on that ass. You ready? Bap. Oh, it's 1-2 hole. Oh, in that ass. Wop wop. All in there. Oh, you got the push? You want the push? Wop wop. I do like that the difficulty in combat ramps up, because this is way easier than the fights are later in the game. I should not be having this easy of a time, but the game's taking it easy on you so you can get used to because the combat here is not fluid. It's not super action heavy. It's deliberate. It's very what I understand from the little I understand from Asian cultures, even in their entertainment. Like, if you went to Alvin Ailey's dance school, it would be about big moves and jumps and being giant on stage. And a lot of Asian dance, the few times I've gone to see Asian dance, it's very constricted. It's very deliberate. All in that ass. In that ass. Oh, in that ass. Oh, I love ass kicking so much. It's too much fun. Get your ass over here all day long, ho. That's what I do. Oh, in your monkey ass. Come here, ho. In your. Give me that shit.
Are you done?
You want some of Debo?
I'm still here.
Clem, what's in the house? Yeah. Oh, game time, bitches. This is what I've been waiting for. All in. Get your black ass up. Get it up. Get up, ho. Get up, ho. Get your ass up. Get your monkey ass up. Where do I want to throw this dude? Cash! That's exactly how I would fight, too. All this boxing. I'm using the terrain on your ass. Because if I'm fighting, this fight is killing people. I ain't no fighter.
Yeah, I'm okay.
If I gotta get in the fight, I gotta kill your
Bunch of
ass.
fucking assholes. So, everything's cool? Well, you're welcome anyway.
Come on, Jackie. Let's go see Winston.
He says, be careful not to enjoy the game too much or it'll crash. You're right.
Mom owns the restaurant.
The game gods already know I like this game, though, so I think they're giving me some leeway to have fun.
Whoa! Where the fuck do you think you're going?
Relax, man. This is Wei. Wei Shen. I told you about him, remember?
Fuck! We can't keep track of your bullshit friends, Jackie. No outsider.
He's not an outsider. He's from old prosperity. Like us. Hochi all day. Wei's old school, you know? I grew up with the guy.
Old prosperity, huh? 點解我唔記得你嘅？
I've been on vacation. Young Jackie said you were looking for people.
Oh, Jackie 話嘅。
No. You should have seen it, Winston. Wei just beat up like 10 of Dog Eyes guys in the market by himself.
係咩？
They attacked us. Seems to me you could use some better help.
你講乜嘢嚇？
Winston?
Not terribly old. I think it's 2014, 2015.
Wait a minute.
I think.
等一陣 I do
I'm looking at the
remember
box
you.
now, but the part
You
where
had
the
a
copyright is
sister,
listed is
right,
covered
Hoya?
up. Yeah, 2014.
Mimi.
Mimi Shen. I remember her. Hung out with dog eyes. No offense. 真係熟到爆㗎. Where's she now?
She's dead.
Sorry. 唔好意思啦. So, 10 guys, huh? You feel this? They're just crazy.
Try capable.
I don't know what Xenia is, but I'm sorry you're
Let's
having
see.
trouble.
Conroy, you know that problem we got in the market? Why don't you take Wei with you? Hey, Jackie,
I'm gonna whoop his ass.
I want to hear more about your friend.
2012. That's right. It was a PS3 360 original, and they got remade.
You
You're
wanna
right.
Be a tough guy? Let's see if you can handle yourself. Dude, see what he's got.
See what I got.
That's all I fucking need.
Do I get a gun?
So you're the tough guy that's everyone's talking about. Hey, you think you can fight?
You like that?
I bet you fall at the first punch.
Mastering that counter right there is the key to the game. This is the only game I've ever played where having a counter punch or a riposte actually damn works. So I hope every European RPG developer was paying attention to this shit. So it's like, this is how it's supposed to work, you hookers.
Beat you and you're gonna take him.
Come on, fight back.
Wipe that smile off your face.
Here we come, here we come. Get some. That's all your ass right there, ho. Let's get some. Damn it, wrong button.
Why did you get out of
I
here?
gotta get used to this game does take some skill. Ah, too slow, too slow. Gotta be able to dodge out, gotta be able to dodge out.
You like that?
Hello, boys.
Ah, I hit the button, damn it.
Hey, 你哋搞乜撚嘢啊?
Boss, we were just leaving. 走啦吓.
Hey,
And it was just getting interesting, too.
Charlie Murphy.
Winston.
Chinese
my
edition.
old friend. So good to see you. How's your family, huh?
What do you want, dog eyes?
Oh, Winston, wait.
Yeah, you
Brother,
do get guns
just
later,
give
but
me
it's
talk
minimal.
to you, man. For old time's
Which I like.
sake.
I like brawling more than the shooting anyway.
We can share the night market, huh? We're both Sun On Yee, both grown men. We shouldn't be fighting like children. Hey, who's the new blood?
It's Wei. You remember Mimi Shen? Back when you first
Arsenio
started
Hall
getting girls
looking
with big
huh?
smiley.
Oh, Mimi. Oh, yeah. First girl ever sucked my cock. Yeah, so what?
Wei's her brother.
And I was the first guy who ever stabbed you. You remember me now?
Whoa, wait, what the fuck, man? Seriously, Wei? I apologize. I'm really sorry. Your sister blew me.
The night market is mine, dog eyes. You got Siwa in the warehouse. That was the deal. So stay the fuck out.
Hey, tell your sister
This
give me a
dude's a
call,
psychopath.
huh?
Pull your
I
piece
wouldn't
on him
mind
and
giving
put it
her
right
half
between
of
his
it.
eyes and squeeze that shit right in front of his men. And to be like, look, you either work for me or I'm gonna hunt your fucking family tonight. That's how you can't handle this dude with negotiation. Smoke his ass.
You make sure people
I'm
understand.
totally not built.
I'm in control, not dog
I gotta
eyes.
wait for the zombie
Got it?
apocalypse
Got it, boss.
before
And
my
you fuck up
personality gets to
anybody who
really
tries
be
to
free.
get in your way. I want to send a fucking message.
Yeah, send it. You could have shot him right between his eyes, and his little punk ass bitch minions would have been working for you. Or go home and tell all your people I'm coming to get the rest of you. Fuck him.
Strong. That's what people.
That's the inevitable end of this gang shit. Just get right to the point. Don't belabor it.
Yeah, she OD'd years ago now. I mean, after we moved to the States, she tried to kick that shit.
Sorry, was that too harsh?
Sucks.
I should have been inclusive and merited his
My
feelings.
mother thought maybe a new city, New country, but the hooks weren't deep.
And once you start on that shit, it's hard to stop. For anybody.
Yeah, once you started.
Oh, man. And it was dog eyes?
Hey, whoa. What was that?
Yep.
Oh, I'm good.
Fucking dog eyes.
You gonna tell Winston?
No. You?
Shit, wait.
Pork bun!
It's the boss, but when we were kids, you were the only person who was nice to me. You were my best friend, man. That means more than a boss, you know?
You want Eddie? Hey! You want food?
Yeah, and these gangs operate, a lot of them, on Soviet tactics. Once you kill the general, the fucking war's over. Because no one else is equipped. Because he's probably been surrounding himself with weaker people. They're not going to be equipped to take over. Could have fucking owned his gang in 12 minutes or less.
Hey,
You're my money, ho.
We work for Winston.
I understand. How can I help?
Winston runs this place, and if you don't want trouble, you pay him. Period.
Of course, no problem.
Better have my money, bitch. I don't know what you think this is. I didn't become Pimp of the Year being soft. Hold up, is there more pimping to do? Hold on. Yeah. Hell yeah, close. What you say? Get your ass up out of here. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. She said something sexist to me. What do you want me to do? I don't appreciate having my body objectified like that, so I defended myself.
No, this is gonna piss Dog Eyes off. At some point, Winston and Dog Eyes are gonna clash, man.
Whoa, easy.
This is Dog Eyes. Just like the movies, man.
Over here. This is basic ice cream. Don't buy any.
Pork bun. All right, health increase, baby.
Hey,
I'll at you.
You wanna do the talking?
What's up, homie? You get that money up out you.
Winston.
Hey, Boo Bear's here. What's up, lady?
Dog Eye said he's in charge here.
We're here to clarify that. What, you want to be the guy we use to clear up the confusion?
I'm not afraid, you guys.
Don't be a tough guy.
Yeah, they were homies. Am I supposed to be catching these people? Bring your ass back here, ho! Am I supposed to be chasing? I wasn't paying attention. Where's Jackie? Damn it, I wasn't paying attention to what I'm supposed to be doing. What is it? What do you want? I see you creeping. What do you want? Later, buddy. Are you helping Mom right now? You should be. You shouldn't be up here. You should be helping Mom. Love you. Bye. Yeah, no, I didn't ask that. I love you. Bye. Go help your mother and shut the door. You guys are supposed to be helping her. I didn't see. Did anybody see where Jackie went? Because I'm about to lose this mission because I wasn't paying attention. Let's see. Boo Bear says, haven't been on in a while. Just stopped to show some support. I hope. Yeah, everything is fantastic. It's good to see your face. All right, there's Jackie. Terry says, what's up? This game is what Shenmue should have been. Yeah, but it didn't. The technology wasn't there to make Shenmue into this. Shenmue was what it had to be because the tech just wouldn't support. The technology at the time wouldn't have supported a game like this. I mean, it was a Virtua Fighter engine, and you know how shitty that fighting game is control-wise.
Hey, you want to do the talking?
We're collecting for Winston.
Winston? Dog Eye said he's in charge here.
We're here to clarify that. What, you want to be the guy we use to clear up the confusion?
I'm not afraid, you guys.
Don't be a tough guy.
You're gonna wish we never met.
That is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Can I have my money now, ho?
I'm glad I can make you see reason.
Take the money. But Dog Eye won't be happy.
Dog, I ain't gotta be happy. I'm gonna whoop his ass too. Punk bitch. I don't like him anyway. Talking about making my sister give him pleasure. Fuck him.
Dude, I think you killed him.
He'll be fine. We'll just have to drink through a straw for a while.
He said, I think you killed him. Home one, let's go, leader. What was that? Oh, no, I'm not trying to push this. No hookers. I'm good. I don't buy hookers. Pimp, sell them. Now give me my money.
We work for Winston.
He called the devil to reserve a place in hell. That sounds like an old Arnold Schwarzenegger one-liner. It's great.
Go tell Winston to stick a bok choy up his ass.
A bok choy, huh?
Fellas!
Fellas, come on, get this ass whooping! Wait, I'm hitting the button. Man, I've really got to relearn the controls to this shit. All right, back up, back up, back up. Let's get right, let's get right, let's get right. Run him, run him. Gotta run him into something. All in your ass. Come get this ass whipping that you need. Come get this ass whipping that you need, ho. Hey, you damn right it ain't good, ho. He said, what type of protection is this? It's getting that ass whooped. That's what this protection is. You should have hired me. All in your ass. How about that money, ho? God, this game plays way too well into my dark side. Just running the streets. Oh, God. Hold on, where's that health shrine at? Let a brother get his health back, because I butchered that fight scene.
I think we're almost done, but let's check over there.
Let's check over there. Pork bun! It's my dude! It's a pork bun!
You could use a pork bun!
Yes, I could use a pork bun! Yes! I love this cat. I'm buying one just cause.
Take some, thanks.
Oh.
Enjoy.
You welcome, brother. Thank you. Oh, that pork bun dude makes my whole life. I love him. Oh, he's the greatest. It's way too easy to make me laugh, and this is why I don't understand why so many video games and movies suck. I am not hard to make laugh or please. I'm a simple dude. It's like, and those pork buns are delicious. If you've never had one, avail yourself. Oh, all in your ass! Here we go, here we go. Table time, bitch! All in your ass! Oh, you tried to come from that creep side, huh? Gotcha, bitch. All in your ass. That was literally all in his ass. In there, ho. Come on. Ladies, go home. Why do, and I've seen this happen in real life during gang shit where some people shot up my apartment complex. There were women outside watching it happen. Like, get inside! What is wrong with you crazy women? It's like the white women in my old neighborhood that would go running by themselves. Like, do you not know where you are? And they're not from D.C., so they don't know. It's like, a lady was killed in the forest not far from here. And it was an old lady. Run with friends, you crazy people. Okay. He's clapping. You cheering us on, baby? Let me get that money then.
Why was he beating you?
Take it easy, Clem.
20 times.
Always good to see you, bro.
Drug habits.
It's like I love how you kicked your friend. It's funny.
That sounds very reasonable.
Yeah, like I've seen gangster shit go down in real life, and there's women outside screaming and hollering like, if you don't get back in your house and lay down as close to the floor as you can while this Jamaican fucking cartel is shooting up the apartment complex, like, what the fuck are you doing? What year was that? That was, I'm trying to remember, because that was not a fun night. Am I supposed to hit somebody with this purse, or are we, where'd Jackie go?
Got an image to maintain. Only the best brands. People gotta know you're successful.
Get up out the
Clothes
way.
make the man, huh?
Definitely. It's all about man. Hey, you want deal? You want cheap? You want deal?
I knew the two women who were standing outside. They lived across the street from me in the apartment complex. In fact, our local crackhead tried to get me to help him sell them high heel pumps. I was like, dude, if you don't get up off my porch, trying to hawk this shit you stole at the mall so you can get some more crack. Yeah, I've lived a full life, y'all. I've seen some shit. Wait, they actually want me to come here and buy something? Is that what this is? Right. I'm not buying any of that
Crazy
shit.
men would turn that down.
I'm a crazy man then. I don't want any of your shitty
That's
clothes.
the one you want. Go for
Those
it.
jeans are from 1994. What are you doing? Baseball cap, chains. Oh, I'm sick. Look how sexy I am. Wei Shen's he's a little bit more of a beanpole than I am, but I respect the rip. Respect the rip. Nah, those ladies weren't fearless. They were in shock. Like, that's what people who are untrained in life or death situations do. They fucking freeze. That fight, flight, or freeze, they froze. It had nothing to do with thinking they were fearless. They were screaming and crying. They were scared out of their mind. They just weren't trained in how to deal. Like, I was already being militarily trained, so I knew to low crawl, get to a visible point because I heard the gunfire go off, see where the assailants are, and separate myself from the issue. Right? These ladies didn't know how to do that. It had nothing to do with fearlessness. It was ignorance. And if you were like the human animal, when it's terrified, if it's not trained, that's why the military trains so hard. It's because they know when you get shot at, you're no longer thinking rationally. You basically lose your ability to reason, and you're on autopilot. And if you don't train the subconscious brain to react in a very specific way, the way you train a soldier, you don't know what to do. That's why, like, a lot of these shootings that have happened around the world, so many people die because they don't know what to do. It's like, damn. Like, I think basic, like, combatives training would be useful to every human, not so we can go out into the world and kill people, but so you know what to do when shit does go wrong. You know how to handle yourself. All right, I don't want to buy anything from this lady. Is it gonna make me? Okay, no, it's gonna get back to Winston. Oh, return the money. Oh, no. Good. I don't know why I had to talk to that lady. I guess it's just trying to show me how the stores work. It's okay.
That was awesome, man. All this teen. It's like you were born to do this.
Hey, Jackie!
You want to tell Harry what's going on?
Just keeping an eye on things.
Yeah? What'd you see?
I tell you what I didn't see. Nothing to be impressed about. I'm watching you, new guy.
Punch him.
You
right
fuck
now.
up.
What? We're gonna throw down? What kind of grade school shit is this, huh? I work my ass off all day, so fuck off and grow up.
Jackie,
Punch him in his mouth.
You're coming with
Punch
me.
him in his mouth. Please let me punch this. Oh, God. The video games never let me behave like I really would. Just pow! Like, what now, biatch? Say something else. Because, like, just get to what you know is coming. It's weird. Me and this dude are going to fight. Let's get that shit the fuck over with. And I'm not even talking about being emotional or out of control. Just punch him in his mouth and say, what now? Do we need to be enemies, or do you want this ass whipping that you know I'm about to bring to you? Fuck's wrong with you? Square. Shit. This is why I don't go out in public. Alright. Do a favor for the vendor. I gladly offer my help. What you need, lady?
Can
Yeah,
you
what
do
you...
me a favor?
Of course.
Probably, yeah. What is it?
Mrs. Chu sent over.
And obviously it's a video game. In real life, I wouldn't be in this situation to begin with, so I wouldn't punch him in the mouth. But in a video game, shit. Punch him right in his neck. Pork bun! I wish the Yakuza games were more like this, and a little bit less like Yakuza games. The damn storytelling is and I've only played one, so before everybody wants to whoop my ass, Like, I've only played one Yakuza game, but it was all talking and a couple of fight scenes, and it was just like, so much of this is running from place to place to listen to people talk for 20 minutes. Oh, yes sir! Here we go, let's get it. Run his ass right into the zone. Get your ass out the way. Damn it, I'm too slow. Get his ass. Now what, ho? Say something, punk bitch. Who else wants some of Debo? Oh, this game desperately needs a dodge button. So the fighting requires patience in this game, right? You can't just go swinging, guns blazing. You really have to be deliberate in the way that you fight, which I actually really like. That it's not just a mindless button masher, which I also like mindless button mashers. Those don't bother me. But I do like the fact that this game adds a little bit of strategy and tactics to your fighting. These dudes are some tough-ass dudes that take this kind of beating and get back up and keep fighting. Line them all up in the same place. Who else wants some? I'm gonna line you all up in a pile. Come get this ass whipping. Get this ass whipping that you need, Jesus. You need Jesus, son. You need some Jesus? Let me give you some Jesus. You need all the Jesus you can get, ho. Oh, I already used one? It won't let me do it twice. Did it run out of electricity? I wanted to kick some more ass. I thought we were cool, homie. Anybody else want to get up off the ground and catch these hands? Anybody else want to get up off the ground and catch these hands? I did not think so. Gotta go, says Hunter. Take it easy, Hunter. Good to see you, my brother.
This is for Susan's lunch.
Thanks.
He says there's a reason they call it being a better man. Yeah, but it's in a gang, man. It's the game theory dictates that in those types of situations, you have to run the prisoner's dilemma, which is the only person who wins in that game. If you make life into a game, if you study game theory, is you have to be crazier than everybody else or you lose. You have to be the most psychopathic. So in this gang situation where you know the end of this is everybody dying, get to that shit quickly. So it's just game theory. It's actually me being very rational. Like, this dude's got issues with me. He's not gonna fight me because there's still an incentive for him not to, but the minute he sees an opportunity to fuck me up, he's gonna do it. So let's just get to that now. And what I know from fighting is once he and I have that shit out and I beat his ass, if he's a man, he'll come back and we'll squash it and have respect for each other, because men develop respect through struggle with one another sometimes. If he's a coward, he'll keep trying to do little shit and then eventually you have to kill him. But that's probably a little heavier than this game wants to get into in terms of game theory and philosophy.
You? Are you shitting me? So what'd you do?
Nothing say nothing more. I came straight to you. Didn't want to start anything major, but without you knowing, you know?
So get this. A couple years ago, this guy Ming came to me and asked me to look out for
Yes, who is that lady? She is sexy as hell.
But other stuff too. I thought, why not? Take a nice little cut for my boys.
Oh, look at her. Come on, lady, let's get back to the apartment.
Jackie here to pick up the envelope, and he tells my boy to fuck off. Apparently, he's friends with Dog Eyes.
That food
now,
looks
so we
delicious.
Can all go fuck ourselves.
You want me to make an example out of Dog Eyes?
What's up, Steven?
Garton is gonna get what's coming in. Right now, I need someone to take care of me.
He says you could have used the giant speaker. Oh, I didn't see it. Dang it. You're right, Terry. The speakers are fun. But I didn't see it. I was too busy trying not to get my ass beat by 12 guys, or however many there were. Hey, lady. What you doing tonight? Show sexy self. Get out of here. Now, this lady right here ain't got nothing on that woman that just walked past. I like an old, experienced lady. How you doing, lady? Want me to help you clean up? Yeah, the young, flashy lady's never going to give you the love that this lady will. Remember that. Like, I bet this lady's like high maintenance, too much work. I want the old lady. Which I'm making assumptions. Maybe she's not. Maybe she's down to earth and awesome. Hey, you got a package for me? Bring it. Okay, bring it in. Bring it in. Wait, did you open it? Why? This is my package. Oh, mommy opened it? Hey, wait a minute. This looks like it's still new. What? Dude, did I just get a copy of this game brand new? Thank you for bringing me the package, little buddy. You're awesome. High five. Actually, come give me a hug. I haven't gotten a hug from you yet today. You didn't hug me before you went to your doctor's appointment today, right? Yeah?
That's the same game.
Same game, you're right. But thank you for bringing me my package, baby. I didn't realize I was buying a brand new copy of Persona 3 FES. I thought I was just getting a used copy. I should have bought two. Sheesh. And left one in the plastic, because this game will be worth loot. I should have one more package coming too, baby boy. So be on the lookout. 3 of the games. Okay. Thank you, babe. You're awesome. Shut my door, please. Let's see, Steven says, you saw my last message last night about talking with the Colonel. Yeah, did you not hear my response? I was saying, you don't need to keep, I don't know how your relationship with him is, but my response to you was, with COVID going on and everything that's going on in the world, like, I don't need to come speak unless there's a, an event or something going on where I'm going to actually add value to you and the rest of the cadets, right? So don't, if you keep following up with him, like pestering him, don't do that. Like, leave him alone. It's fine, because until COVID's over, my family and I already decide we're locking our shit down, especially getting ready for the winter. Nobody's going to see me doing any public events until probably spring next year, because me and my crew are locking our shit down. And my response was, we just had a friend of ours, in fact, we're getting ready to deliver her family some groceries today. A friend of ours had COVID, it almost killed her. She got vaccinated and then caught it again just recently, right? So me and my family said, fuck it after that, we're not going anywhere. Like, almost pulled our kids out of school too. So don't pester the Colonel. If you keep going to him like, hey sir, like, leave him alone. But I don't want to assume that's what you're doing. But I know sometimes you've even been on my shows asking me the same question over and over again because you're super persistent, which is a great quality to have because it's going to make you great at what you do. But give him some breathing room. When you guys have a need for me to come speak, I'll be happy to do it. And if no need emerges, no worries. I'm sure there will be other opportunities to speak. So I appreciate you being the pit bull that's trying to make this happen, but don't wear out your welcome fucking bugging people. All right? That was my response to you. Okay. So whenever there's an opportunity for me to speak, just know I'll be available, and or I'll make myself available if I'm not, because I would love nothing more than to come help some of the young guys who are going to be, and ladies and others, who are going to be carrying the torch that us graybeards left behind. So happy to help you. Just let it happen. It'll happen when we're ready. But my overall heart towards you is gratitude. Thank you for continuing to get after this, because it does matter to me, and I appreciate you doing it. Terry says, I can't wait to read this comment, and I hate that YouTube, God, like, is the whole world just, never mind, I'm going to stop bitching about it because it is what it is. Terry's comment got censored because it said BDSM. For Christ's sake, YouTube. Really? Is that what you're afraid the kids are going to hear about? You know the kids have the internet. Anyway. So Terry says the only problem with the old lady is that she probably gets turned on by BDSM. Fine. Listen, I am, like, if you look at my personality profile, whatever you're into, I'm into. Like, if that's my lady, obviously. If she and I are married, she's like, hey, I'm into get naked and jump off the house. Done. Like, I don't have any boundaries or like hang-ups that are like that. That's hurting me as degrading me as a man. Nope. Whatever you want to do, if it makes you good, holla. You know. And in this world, my wife is the benefactor of that. And we'll leave it at that to keep it as PG-13 as we can. But yeah, if she's into that, all in. Paul says, good afternoon, B. What's up, chat? Ain't nothing to it, man. Good to see you. Steven says, okay. My man, Steven. She'll put you on a leash, B, and whip you till you bark like a dog and start sleeping. I'm down. If that's my wife, I mean, it's got to be my wife. I ain't going through all that for somebody off the freaking street. But if that's my wife, that's the woman I've committed my existence to, she can leash me right on up. Let's get it. All day. I don't have the ego that a lot of, especially men have, where they got to be the dominant. I don't have none of that shit. I don't care. If that's what gets her right, then let's get the leashes out. Leash my ass right on up.
I'm looking for me.
But again, that's in the privacy of my bedroom with my wife. I wouldn't be on the streets doing that shit. Alright, what did I just do? It looks like a fight's about to break out.
Hey, big man.
Hey, girl. Oh, that's the lady never mind. Oh, here we go. I love the guy playing Wei Shen. He's so good.
Me, I got a message.
Is that Gollum? Hey, my precious.
You didn't pay Winston, asshole. Fuck you. Out of my way.
You didn't think I wasn't going to catch you. Look at this pursuit angle. Oh, he jumped. Look at him. Skills. I didn't think he was going to jump. I thought I was going to cut him off. This dude's a beast. Oh, I love a good challenge, ho. Because here I come to kick your ass. Got away from me, but you ain't going to get away for long. Football, bitches. All in your ass. Probably shouldn't have done that. I thought he was coming down. I thought the stairs went down there and I was going to cut him off. I lost.
You didn't pay Winston, asshole. Fuck you. Out of my way.
All right, now I know. This is the one part of this game I fucking hate. The damn chase scenes. Because Grand Theft Auto, it's running away from cops. In this game, you have to chase people all the damn time. And they drag this shit out. Like, just let me kick his ass. I don't want to run after him with shitty controls for the next 20 minutes. And, like, give me a dive ability where I can dive tackle his ass. Anyway, that's about the only bitching you'll hear me do about this game is the damn... And believe me, it almost made me stop playing this game in some scenes. It's like, I am tired of chasing motherfuckers. Can I please just kick ass? Because like I said, notice how long this is taking for me to get to him just to get to a fight or whatever it is we're going to do once I catch him. And it's scripted. I don't like that type of scripted shit in my games, dog. Like, let's just get this shit over with. You know I'm about to whip your ass. And for whatever reason, the designers thought this was fun. Like, ugh. Yeah, get some help, because I'm coming. Oh, ain't gonna be no killing. Like, this is the fight they wanted me to have. Just start the fight. I don't need the damn chasing people for a week. Here it is! All in your... Oh, that feels so good. Who else wants some? What? Come on, ho. Timing's got to be good. There we go. I gotta go to the dojo and learn some more moves, man, because I'm so used to having my character max level and all the shit I'm able to do because of mercy. Ain't no motherfucking mercy. It's Cobra Kai, bitch. No, more, bitch. You going in. All in your ass. Jump your ass up here and whoop his ass tonight. There ain't no fucks. You ain't getting laid tonight. You about to get this ass whooping. Take your ass to Blockbuster and get a video. Am I? Oh, he's one of those. Alright, let's wear him down. Ooh, come on, somebody light up. There you are. I hate that damn Bruce Lee move where you're just dangling. Like, damn it. All in here. Get his ass in there. Peace, bitch! Yeah, wow. All in there, condition. Bitch. Oh, put him in the fan. Put his ass in the fan. I love it. I love killing. Get your ass up. Oh. Yeah, no, GG top. What that mean? That mean cut me loose. He said, fucking kill him, please. Ain't no please, bitch. Here we go. All in your ass. Here I come with it. In there. Peace, bitch. Okay. No. Ain't gonna be none of that shit. Do I have another one I could throw his ass to? You know what? Just beat his ass. I don't have time for that shit. That sounded like a racial slur you just said there, homie. But you're speaking Chinese, so I'm pretty sure it wasn't. Plus, it wouldn't make any sense to call a Chinese person that name anyway. It wouldn't be offensive. At least not in the modern world. Get his ass. Okay, he still wants some of that loving. I got you. All you need right here. Right here with that ass. Come on, get his ass. Damn it, let me grapple him. Punk bitch.
Dog Eye's gonna kill you.
Fuck Dog Eyes. Winston owns this area. You fuck with us, and you'll regret it.
Okay. But please, make sure Dog Eyes doesn't kill me.
Fuck. Hey, watch it.
Wei Shen, I'm Inspector Tang.
Yeah.
You have quite a rap sheet here. Multiple arrests in San Francisco, alleged ties to organized crime, and now you're here, enforcing for the Sun On Yee. You know, you don't have to throw your life away like this.
Your concern's really moving. I appreciate that. I'm suddenly realizing I should have never dropped out of art school. I could have made it. I could have been a real somebody. Thank you for showing me the light, officer.
I want to give you a chance,
Is that what
Shen,
Hitler said?
but you have to work with me. Then maybe I can cut you a deal. Oh, Superintendent, I'm in the middle of an interrogation.
Inspector, there's been a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding, sir.
As your superior officer, I'm instructing you to release this man.
But, sir, I have it on record that he's Sun On Yee.
I understand that.
I can't simply just cut him loose. I mean, you're asking me to release a criminal with known connections to the Triad. And not only is it against
for God's
protocol...
sake, Tang, he's one of us.
Yeah, and
Jesus,
how do
Andrew,
you...
let me get the door. There are few badges outside who didn't hear you.
It's all right, Wei. We can trust her.
Trust her? I just met her.
Congratulations, Tang, so now you know. Maybe now we can make sure that we're helping Wei, not making his job harder than it already is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like I have much of a
I
choice.
forgot how dope this game is. I really even underestimated it myself.
You need to be more careful, Wei. Much more careful. I can't bail you out like this again.
Sir,
I don't want to hear it. Just be careful.
Just be careful. Paul says, case in point, you went the wrong way. Yes, sir. Terry says, like it would be cool if you had a chance to catch up, but they're scripted. Yes, it's the scripted nature of it that sucks. It's like I am being forced to run a already mapped out distance. Just take me to the fight, dude. I don't need the build up, man. It's like I have this bit that I worked on about dance clubs, right? I'll just tell you the story and not tell it as a joke. It's like, why are we at dance clubs? The point of us being here is for us to get naked at the end of the night. Let's just get to that part. Why do I have to listen to loud music and smell people that don't wear deodorant for 4 hours before we get to the naked part? Like, we're here to all get naked. Let's pick a person and get naked. Otherwise, don't ask, like, why am I in this loud-ass club? Stop wasting my time. But, you know, humans got to be built up and all that romance shit. Time for that. Get your ass out of here. Steven says, B, could we potentially have another Zoom this December? I don't see why not, but let me tell you, homie. There's a couple of things in this world I'm not good at. Idle chit chat and just like hanging out on the phone is not one of them. So if we've got something to actually discuss, then yes, I'm happy to get on the call with you. If it's you just want to shoot the breeze and chit chat, I will gladly, thankfully, and respectfully decline. Like if you got something you need me to help you with, all in. But if you just want to chit chat, man, send that shit to me in a text or an email. I ain't got time to be chip chapping. Anyway, Terry says that thing in the middle, the white thing, is brutalist. Yes, it was. The story is way better than GTA. Oh yeah, I think the story is better than GTA. Period. Not just as a clone. I think this story is handled better than GTA. Wait, aren't dance parties all about disco fever? Who doesn't like a good rave? Apparently I'm the weirdo, right? And there are people who like dancing, right? Mostly ladies. I go there to get my anxiety. That's fine. I don't have that problem. I lift weights. So I respect that there's people who see it differently than me, but like I hated going to clubs when I was single. It's like, God, thank God I'm married. I don't have to do this shit anymore. Please. I've never actually been to a rave. Hey, mama. What's going on? I was just talking about you. You just wanted to give me a kiss? Well, I'm honored and blessed to have that. I like your little shirt dress. You look sexy in it. It shows off your legs. Huh? Oh, I made that up. Is that really what it's called? Oh, snap. I'm more intuitive than I thought. Me and the stream team are here playing Sleeping Dogs. So I'm actually playing a game I like for a change and not whining and complaining. Are you getting ready to head out to Homegirls? Okay. You're not going in, are you? Just going to drop it off on the porch and keep it moving? Okay. Did I get another package besides this one today? Should have had 3 packages today. The hats, this, and then an E-Starland package. But knowing the postal system, they use snail mail, so even though we're 4 miles from the damn store, the open box was these hats. They were 4 miles from the damn store. It'll still take 2 days to get here because the USPS is hot buttered asshole. Right there. I wanted them out of the everything where they couldn't get damaged or a ton of couldn't fall or like and there's been camera shots where it's been back there and it just wasn't properly respected, so it's like I need to move them. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we need to do that because then I can display it properly. And hey, stream team, I'm going to take a quick 40-second bathroom break here. I'll be right back.
Don't worry, I'll get back later. I love the thrill of anticipation. Some things change, but some things stay the same. You can't change nature. Time for me to win. Come on. I thought I had that one for sure. I love the thrill of anticipation.
We are back in the mix. Let me take some comments and then we'll get right back into the action here. Let's see, Steven says, what about the two of us do Wildland. I'm probably not going to get back to playing Ghost Recon Wildlands anytime soon, but I won't. And if I am playing it, I'm probably going to switch over to PlayStation so I can stream it. But yeah, we'll figure it out, man. Like I said, if you got something you need to chat with me about, I'm always open to chat with you. I am not good. Like my mother-in-law does this. She'll be on the phone for like 6 hours talking to her sisters and shit. I'm just like, I'm not a chit-chatty, let's get on the phone and fucking talk. Unless it's like one of two things. Like I have a purpose. Like my family knows this about me. Like my brothers, I'm like, dude, don't call me unless you have something you need to tell me. Just fucking text. Right? Like if you got something that's going on you need to talk about, I'm all in. But you know, if you just want to hang, like I'm not that guy. Be hanging on the phone because I suck at it. I'm super extroverted, but I'm not super social. If that makes any sense. Sociability is my lowest trait when it comes to being extroverted. Oh. Terry says, why do you have to go to clubs to find a life partner? You don't. At least I don't think you do. I certainly didn't meet my wife in a club. I just thought the idea of clubs and bars is silly. It's like, and you know, first of all, I'm black, so I grew up, kind of the cultural shift, not that that means anything because it's a stereotype, but it's like culturally, when I came up, we went to house parties. But even my white friends did that shit. I never even heard of people going to bars until I was out of the army. Right? So it's just not like going to bars and clubs. I always fucking hated it because it's loud. People are drunk. Like people are already dumb. They don't need help being dumber. And I certainly don't want to sit there and listen to their dumb asses. But I'm weird. So let's see. Broken Super says, the only reason I go to a rave is to show off my sick nunchuck skill. I would pay money to see this dude at a rave doing nunchucks. You gotta tie glow sticks to him though, so it looks all crazy for the people that are high. And, you know, it's funny, like, I'm the type of cat, I'll do anything once. I've never been to a rave, but I would do it. Like, I'd probably have PTSD issues after about 45 minutes of being in a crowd, but I'd go there and hang for 20 minutes and have the experience and leave, just to see what it's like. Oh, he says it looks sick covered in lights. There you go. There you go. I missed that part. Terry says, like, why not do something else? I'm sure there are plenty of women who don't go to parties. Yeah, no, there's plenty. I actually met my wife through one of my closest friends. So, and he's now family because she is his cousin. So he's my cousin now. Josh Quinn says, hi everyone, how's it going? It's fantastic on my end. I'll let the rest of the crew chime in. Terry says, you hate people, but you love gatherings. I get you, Bryant. No, I don't hate people. I love individuals. I hate groups. Like, that came out wrong. It's like, people individually are brilliant and fascinating. People, when they organize into groups, are collectively dumber. It's like, I'm part of the, if you have a group, I already don't want to talk to you. It's like, I'm part of the, you know, vegan veterinarians. Yeah, I'm sure you are. Enjoy your meetings. I won't be there. I love individual humans. It's when they get into groups. And I just don't like social media because people aren't real there. It's a superficial den of narcissism. Which is why we hang out on YouTube instead of social media platforms. Steven says, no worries, I'm very introverted and I can socialize, but I prefer intellectual conversations over small talk. As do I, my friend. Yeah, if you got some philosophical shit you want to run by me, holler. I'll have that conversation all day. So yeah, you want to get into some philosophy, I'm in. Josh says, I keep reading of people who think that to meet their romantic partner, they have to attend clubs and bars on Dr. Nerdlove, only for him to tell him that it's not the case. According to him, people generally meet their romantic partner either through shared interests, their friends, or dating apps, which makes sense because in bars, clubs, you have no shared... Yeah, well, and I'm not interested... Like, the people who would go to a bar are, for me, I imagine there's a level of boredom that plays into it. And boredom is a form of anxiety, but I don't have a lot of that type of anxiety in my life. So I don't need... Like, my brother has to go to events and, like, let's go to... I don't need any of that shit, dog. I'm not bored. My imagination is fantastic. You could leave me alone in a room for probably a month, and I will have written 6 screenplays. It's like, it's great. It's great. I don't need the event to feel alive, man. I need to be a part of something that challenges me and allows me to serve other people. That's when I feel like I'm coming alive. It wasn't your military squad a group? Sure it was. I didn't say there's never a reason why you wouldn't want to. I mean, I also played on a football team. That's a group. I'm just saying in general, generally speaking, individual humans are fantastic. It's when we organize into ideological groups that shit gets silly, right? That's all. I'm not saying that there's never a reason to be in a group. That would be, I mean, humans need other humans to live. We'd die if we didn't have human contact. So nuance, brother. Balance. I consider that more as a team than a group. Yeah. Alright, let's get back into this thing. Wei Shen and the fabulous dramatics.
Don't compare to the clients.
I don't like this cocky little fucker. You need to be more careful, Wei. Much more careful.
Steady
Did you hear about the new Saints Row reboot? Oh, is that game a reboot? I've been seeing the cover art for it on my PlayStation Store. What is that a reboot of? And keep in mind, I have only ever played Saints Row 4. I don't think I've ever touched. I think I own some of the other ones, but I've never actually played them. So the answer is yes, but I don't really know anything about it, what the reboot is. Definitely interested, though. Oh, son, you think I'm not gonna run these streets bucket-ass naked? You damn right. Oh, we going straight naked. Save this as the bucket-ass naked outfit. Okay, let's go to work. Press this to open your map. Okay. Okay, so it's L2 that zooms out. Got it. Cool, cool. North Point, and I think this is my objective here. I need to get a car. There we go. Very cool. Let's see, Steven says, basically they are rebooting the franchise with new characters, location. Okay, so it's a completely new thing. It's not like a remake of the... Now, my concern is I've only played Saints Row 4, and in that game you have superpowers that basically let you fly all over the world. I don't know that I'd want to go back to running and driving cars after that experience, because what I think it's Volition that makes that game. What they figured out about these open world games is that traversing the land is tedious as shit. So it's let's give the player the means to level up so that they can get across town almost instantaneously, thus not wasting the player's time, which is my most hated thing in all of these games. But I felt like Saints Row figured that out, and that's why I love the game so much. Let's see. Josh Quinn says, have you all heard of the job titles called futurists? Yes. One futurist in particular is somebody I've read and learned from to do a lot of the things I do or have done in media. She's also one of the reasons why I'm very deliberately getting myself off. Like, she left the advertising world in the 70s because she saw what was coming, and now I'm working to build, this group, if you will, of warriors who are focused on making the world a better place and getting what we do out of the fucking hands of this bullshit matrix that is social media and putting it in spaces where we can actually have a positive impact on the world, right? And then we'll send agents to the matrix in order to get the rest of the warriors who need to be in either not our group, but to be a part of what we're doing. and then we don't have to spend a whole lot of time hanging out in the Matrix. So it's the same principle. But yeah, like I took a page out of her book. She predicted exactly what's starting to happen now, like almost verbatim. Oh, another thing I need to hip you guys to, if you're following me for marketing advice, you better learn how to do what I'm calling, and I'll eventually do some type of talk on this, you better learn how to do what I call micro niching if you want to have a presence on the internet, or really anything in life. You better become the go-to person for something, because there's too much content for everybody to just be fun. There's a million other people you guys could be listening to right now, but you're listening to me because something I do or say resonates specifically with you, right? So mine is kind of warrior ethos. That's my lane. All right, that's the lane that I've mastered, is the warrior ethos for artists and entrepreneurs. That's my micro niche. And then so I micro niche in gaming for entrepreneur and warrior leaders, right? I micro niche in philosophy and education for warrior leaders, artists. You see what I mean? You better start getting really good at something very specific, because there is too much content out here for you to just now start a lifestyle blog or whatever the thing is and think it's going to blow up. Or even if it does blow up, it will not be sustainable, because you will be disrupted by media companies that have more money and more talent than you do. Right? And when I say talent, I mean volume, not more talented than you. They're just going to be able to throw, like, Stalin did it in the war. Just keep throwing humans into the meat grinder until you win. And that's what media has become. So instead of trying to make ungodly amounts of content and being on these treadmills, figure out what your niche is and serve those people very specifically. And by the way, you make more money doing that anyway, because all of these platforms want you to micro niche anyway, because that's how they sell you to advertisers. All right, so y'all better get wise on this shit and like watch the shit that I'm doing and saying, because I'm not doing it for no reason. Right? Like I have access to like the places where I source my data for what's happening in media, like the fact that I know that 59 to 60% of everybody on social media is living paycheck to paycheck. How do I know that? Well, I know where to source the data. Right? And if I know that, then it's okay. If I go to social media, probably not the best idea to launch a $2,000 training course specifically on a social media platform. You have to first build something that gets a lot of people interested, and then funnel them down into something more specific that adds a ton of value to find the people who, one, would be willing to buy something like that, and two, have the resources to do it. Right? So get wise on this stuff, guys. Get wise. Game therapy, baby. And you can honestly say some of the stuff I do flirts with the realm of futurism. Right? Because I've been telling you guys, like, what's happening in video games, like what's coming. Like, you better start, like, these game developers better start micro niching too. Because you're not going to, like, unless you're releasing a AAA title that already has a ton of brand equity, your little shitty ass indie game is going to get lost on Steam. Right, you got to know how to answer, like, and you can no longer make video games for everybody because there's too many people in the game, too much stuff being made, and you got to start making shit. If you guys look at the games I end up loving, they're very different from what mainstream usually likes. Now, every once in a while, me and the mainstream agree. We all agree God of War is fantastic, because sometimes a company just hits something out of the park for everybody. Now, there's things in God of War that I hate too, that I would take out if I had my way, but the things I love are enough to make me love the game beyond that stuff. So anyway, all right, I missed some comments here, and then we'll get back to the beating people down in the streets in my underwear. Saints Row lets me run around completely naked. They still make you wear underwear in this one. Kind of going back to the roots, but introducing other means of travel. I heard like wingsuits. Okay. I'll get into that. I can live with a wingsuit. Terry says, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now, content-wise, trying to stand out from the crowd. And I think, yeah, your niche is very specific and good, and you bring a perspective that's going to get you a lot of hate, because a lot of the people in the gaming media space are very emotionally immature. Right? So you're going to get a lot of viewers that are going to scream at you because you had an opinion that's like, I mean, you saw the shit I went through because I didn't say Suikoden 2 was amazing. You know, like, sorry. I think it's a good game. I don't think we should all be masturbating to it. It's not that great. And it has, the story is supremely flawed. You know, the story asks the viewer or the reader or the experiencer to believe, like, wait, a war had to start because this dude's a bitch? I'm not buying that shit. Write a better story. Like, he could have gone the other way and he didn't. But anyway. But for the people who are into what you talk about, they're going to be really into it. And that's good. Double Post says, that's what I was saying in the Discord earlier. You have to be the go-to person because too many people are fighting for attention. iFlame says, hope you're feeling sexy today, B. I'm always feeling sexy. You know, I'm still technically in my workout clothes because my wife just got back with soap. Because we didn't have soap. So I haven't been able to shower yet today, and I had a hard workout. So I'm sitting here streaming in my funk, and then I'm going to take a shower after this, and then we'll get to the later in the evening stream a little bit later.
Told me that the things between Winston and Dog Eyes are heating up. Always the same.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Get my bike out of the garage. The garage.
You're about to listen to Flight from the Cinematic Orchestra here on Ninja Tune Radio, followed by Bonobos, The Fever of the award-winning...
LOL, I'm a professional when it comes to upsetting people for sure, but that's part of the reason why it'll never be my career. Yeah, I would not advise somebody trying to become a gaming commentator for their career, unless you just like dealing with childish people. Because the bulk of your audience will be cool, but the most vocal folks will be annoying as shit. Or something like it'll be a split. Your really vocal folks will either be super annoying or super awesome. And it's like, are the awesome ones worth having to deal with the sillies? Stand by one. I thought I mapped this out. Oh, why did it unselect? I know not. Oof, my driving skills stank. And we're here.
Wait, you okay, man? You look like someone took a shit on your face.
What?
Jackie, I'm just a little frustrated, stuck being Winston's errand boy. You know, I was making serious bank back in the States.
Come on, we're just paying our dues. Winston's a loyal guy. He'll hook us up when the time's right.
You can't always wait for the world to hand you what you want. Sometimes you gotta just take it.
Totally, man.
Look, it's time to take a little initiative. We gotta prove ourselves to Winston and the Sun On Yee, or we'll never move up. Is there anything going down in the next few days?
Shit, yeah, there is. Dog Eyes has a big shipment of stolen goods coming in.
Well, it's good for Dog Eyes, but that might be too much too fast. Last thing I need right now is taking a sticky red pole up my ass.
It's not like that. It's a small deal. Word is there's only a few low-level Londoners looking after it. We boost that shit and give Winston a nice fat cut, he's gonna be mad impressed. No way he doesn't promote us after that.
You'd have to be certain it couldn't be traced back to Winston. Or us.
Sure, of course. They're never gonna know it was us. Unless we get caught.
Well, we won't unless you fuck it up. Come on, get in.
Time to move up in the world.
You had the nerve to hate on his... So you hated on The Last of Us? What was your beef with The Last of Us, other than the shitty controls? Double Pose says, this cutscene is a lot funnier with him. Exactly! Come on, man! You gotta do everything in your draws. Everything in your draws. Ah! Dang it, I was about to start freestyling, but... Streams, there's lag.
What do you think of you, May?
Hope you're rapping off
doesn't want to
beat.
talk to you?
Hell no.
Oh, I'm sure I already got a
Unless that stopped
copyright
me, I'd
claim,
never
too.
ask anybody out. What about you? You ever
Because
think of
these
finding
shitty
somebody?
music companies can't live without the extra 14 pennies they're gonna make from my 12 views.
Sure it could. Look at me.
You're one of a kind, Jackie. What's all the crap in the back?
The haul from my last score, baby.
Haul? What haul?
Tires, CRT monitors, a whole bunch of stuff.
Who the hell steals CRT monitors?
Me. Video game collectors, baby. Well, I don't steal them, I buy them. I actually sent a guy trying to get a Sega Saturn today. Hopefully the dude is agreeable to my offer, because these Craigslist people, man, I want to talk about neurotic people. Like, I will only accept cash. And like, listen, man, my reputation matters more than stealing $200 from you, bruh. Like, tell me your price. It's not that fucking serious.
Come and get me.
Oh, why do I have clothes on again? Oh, bullshit. Get there, get there, get there. Damn it, too slow, too slow. Yes, sir. All in your ass.
Oh yeah, get him! Get him, that's right!
Why are you cheering me on and not helping, ho? Better get in here and help me fight these hookers. I need to go train at the dojo. Slow-mo ass whooping.
There's more of them!
Of course there's more of them. Oh good, he's got a stick. Bring that shit. Okay. I'm gonna get that shit about you. I'm gonna get that shit about you. I'm gonna get that crowbar about you, ho. What? Damn it. Could do without the quick time events. I'll get used to the controls here in a minute, though. Oh, yes, please. No, 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 no. Get that shit. This ass whip 30 right now. All in your ass. Get your ass up. I got more ass to kick. Yes. Whoop, bip, bip. Clack in your ass. Come on. You're gonna do an uppercut where you reach down to the ground and think I'm gonna be slow enough to not counter that? I could have countered that shit as myself, like a video game. That was stupid. Alright. Come on, get some, ho. Why do I have on? Why do I have clothes on again? 2021.
Shit, we're taking off the goods. Go, 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 man.
Oh, the damn chase scenes. Enough of this shit. And I hate these because anytime you hit anything, you get Sun On Yee points instead of good citizen Samaritan points. It's like, oh, you give me cars and then punish me for using them. The turn radius on this sucks. Jesus.
Whoa.
Get your ass out of here. peace, bitch. Coming for your ass, ho. You all mine now, ho. Don't know how I'm running down these sports cars in a damn U-Haul, but live your dream, video games. Live your dream.
We did it, man. We did it. Hang on, I'll go get the watches.
Kick ass.
Wait, we got him. Damn, that was crazy, man.
Yeah, it
we
was.
did it. Holy shit, we did it. Check it out. It's raining Cambria.
That was our big boost? A shipment of cheap watches?
What? What do you mean cheap?
Jackie, these are fake as fuck.
Holy shit, Tylo, the cops drive. Wait, drive.
Yep, and now they're gonna pull a Grand Theft Auto. This is the part of the game I don't like. The damn running. But we'll be alright. Oh shit! Oh Jesus! I thought I was gonna be able to fit through that. Whoopsie! Toasty! Alright, we did it, y'all.
I think that's it.
Good biscuits, game gravy, y'all.
Yeah, no wonder there's so many criminals in this town. These cops suck.
He said, these cops suck. That's a good one.
What do you think will happen with Dog Eyes?
I don't know. He's an asshole, poor guy, but he has friends in high places.
He's a piece of shit. Don't be afraid of him.
Man, wait, you just got back. Get to know who's who before you start talking about bosses that way.
Listen, Jay, comes a time you gotta stand up to guys like that no matter who's backing them. What caused the bad blood?
Don't know. They used to be tight, though. Hard to believe Dog Eyes would turn on a friend like that.
He always was a shit, even when we were kids.
Alright, now then. Steven says, I ironically like The Last of Us 2 over the first one a little more because of the mechanic upgrades. Cool. Alright, I gotta... Terry went nuts on a rant, so now I gotta finish this mission before I'm gonna be able to read all that. If you don't get your Rolls Royce ass out of the way. Well, somebody actually took the time to program road construction into this game. What a nice touch. Doesn't really add to the gameplay, but just the setting the scenery for the person living in the world. That nice touch. Well done. I think Square Enix has really proven themselves as a publisher. If they could just get back to making games that don't suck, I'd be real happy. Alright, we did it. Alright, before we go in, let's read these comments. Well, the problem, Josh, isn't just the record companies are crap. It's also the laws. Like, if you... And I own copyrights, so I just know this from my own experience, and I've managed other people's copyrights. If you do not actively protect your copyright, you lose it. So if you're using my music, that could be construed as a not fair use situation, and my copyright could be in jeopardy. That's why Nintendo goes nuts on all these ROM sites, and everyone shits on Nintendo. It's like, okay, I hear you, and they don't have a fair use exception to their copyright laws. So I imagine them defending their copyrights, it's even more imperative that they go after everybody, just because of the way the laws are written. Like, could you imagine if Nintendo, I don't think this would happen because it would be ridiculous, but it's not impossible. Like if they lost the copyright to Metroid. That's a big deal. Right? So yeah, all the gamers and people get angry, but it's like there's more at play here than just the big billion-dollar company trying to fuck you. There's, you know, bullshit legal shit that's going on in between that needs to be worked out, and these laws need to be evolved because these DMCA laws were written at a time where shit isn't the way it is now. Right? Like just to play music in a mall, I used to run a, you know, mall wasn't the only thing the property did, but I used to run commercial real estate. And for me to play even Christmas songs, I had to pay money to these music insurance companies every year. Hundreds, if not thousands of dollars just to be able to play music in my public space. YouTube's no different. Right? YouTube just puts the onus on the individual because they can't afford not to, because they don't have a staff. This shit's run by computers and AI. Right? They put the onus on you instead of them behaving like the shopping mall. Now, I've said for years YouTube should behave like the shopping mall. Pay ASCAP, pay BMI, and all the other insurance companies work out a deal where you pay them whatever the millions are every year and just let the music be on the fucking platform and everybody's happy. But I don't know. I don't know how they recoup the costs, blah, 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 business, etc. So that's an imperfect solution to a problem that you can just solve by not playing other people's music. Let's see, Terry. He always comes back to remind me that The Last of Us is amazing and that he's gonna fuck you up for hating it. And that's what I mean. Like, I stopped caring about making content about gaming on social media after I realized most of the people who are engaging, not most, but enough of the people who are engaging with the content, not the people who are watching at home and enjoying it, but the ones engaging are these immature bitch men who just have no resilience or manliness about them, and they just want to fucking go around the internet and spread their shitty misery to everybody else. It's like, who the fuck wants to, like, I'm watching some of my favorite YouTubers have to do disclaimers at the beginning of their videos, like, this is my opinion, and I'm sure everyone's going to be mad. It's like, fuck you for having, like, the need to tell me about your shit opinion. Yeah, my opinion sucks, because it's an opinion. Yours is no better. Go fuck yourself, right? So I don't have the emotional fortitude to have to deal with that level of idiocy, so I make shit for warrior leaders and entrepreneurs. Like, fuck trying to be a gaming influencer. No interest in that shit. Let's see. Your beef with The Last of Us was the fact that the gameplay is boring as hell. Depending on how you play it. But, you know, boring to you is boring to you. Awful shooting. No disagreement there. Stealth is shitty. Yep, no arguments there. Always wanted to know what in certain aspects of the gameplay were boring. Well, if you don't like Metal Gear, Last of Us would be boring. Because it's just a shitty Metal Gear clone in terms of the gameplay. It's just once... What I liked about it was eventually you can level up if you're willing to explore, which is my favorite thing in the game, and find the shit that lets you get... I basically had a blowtorch from Satan by the end of the game. I was just blowtorching people to death. Because I played the game like a completionist and not like just someone trying to get through the story, right? But he's not wrong. The controls in that game are atrocious, horrible, and they shouldn't be. It's like the games have figured this out. It's just Japan is behind. And I don't know if that Naughty Dog is a Japanese company or not, but it's like a lot of the things that get baked into Japanese-made games are decidedly old and outdated. It's like, how does this exist in this day and age? Missable items you can't backtrack to get because the game developers wanted to make the game super linear. I was actually okay with that because it encourages you to play the game like an explorer, right? Let's go find the hidden shit in these areas, which I had fun doing. Let's see, B+Pos says, I do focus group testing on some games and have no issue telling people what is wrong with the game. For sure. and having barely any ammo, which, like I said, if you're willing to level up, you can kind of fix that. It's a game that gives me a gun and never wants me to shoot it. Yeah, because it wants you to feel threatened. Now, did you finish The Last of Us, Terry, or did you quit after it pissed you off? Because a lot of what you're complaining about, you can kind of level out of if you're willing to put in the exploration. He's always bucket naked 24/7. I wish I could be buck naked 24/7. That'd be amazing. But, you know, humans want me to be clothed, so I'd try to be respectful to that. Had a hard time aiming because of the cap frame rate. Yeah, to be honest with you, Steven, I've played the PS3 and PS4. PS4 did not improve it that much. It's still a clunky ass game that shouldn't have been in 2000. What was that? 12 when that was made? 13. iFlame says, "Yo, B, can you make some all-in-your-ass t-shirts?" Yes, yes I can. If my t-shirt company will let me, because sometimes I make shirts and they're like, "Nah, you can't do that." Like I tried to make a t-shirt for Do Epic Shit, and I think they shanked that one. But I'll try. All in your ass definitely needs to be in there. He says, "I'll chain gun motherfuckers to hell and painkiller." Yeah, I don't argue. I can't argue with video games that I think no video game should ever have ammunition. I think it's silly. Because if I run out of ammunition, I'm not playing the game anymore. So why are you creating scenarios where I need to go collect ammo? Is it so I feel immersed in your stupid ass game? Yeah, sure. I'm with you. He says, "I really liked how you could jump from your car to hijack other cars in this game." Yes, yes, I'd forgotten about that. Driving it. I won't even say that out loud. That was funny though. Double Post says, "But anyway, what I was saying about Saints Row is people are mad that the Saints are now hipster college kids who need to build a criminal empire to pay off their student loan." That's hilarious. Why are they mad about that? You know why? Don't answer the question. People are mad about everything. Steven loves the Mortal Kombat reference. Hey, thank you. Noob Cybot. Let's see, Terry says, "I also hate how the stealth sections, your partner will be right in the enemy's line of sight and constantly making noise." Yeah, I thought that was hilarious too. If Nintendo lost the copyright to Metroid, it might mean having more Metroid. This is true from my perspective as a player, but for Nintendo, that would be and Metroid's a bad example. I should have said Mario, because Metroid is their redheaded stepchild that I think they don't really give a shit about, which is sad because it's my favorite thing that they make. But and now they ruined it with a fucking. They ruined it with a riposte. Like, why does Metroid need a riposte system? Why? Were people not getting fun out of exploring the world and blowing up shit? Like, you needed to add bullshit to it to keep people coming back? I will never understand game publishers. Why did I write it like that? Because everybody writes copyright wrong. Our brain, for whatever reason, thinks it should be copy R-I. I do that all the time. All the time. It just copy W-R-I-T-E seems more correct. At least to me. I don't want to speak for everybody else, but I make that mistake all the time. Josh has got to get got to get going. Go get some, Josh. Terry hates Metal Gear. Well, then you're going to hate Last of Us. Simple as that. That's how you could have summed it up with, "I don't like Metal Gear." Then I would have told you, don't ever play Last of Us, because you're not going to like it. It's a shitty Metal Gear. Gameplay-wise. John Foot Penis says, "Love gaming. Hate the community, though." Well, I don't hate the community, because most of the people in the community are just enjoying their games. It's the vocal shit-tards that you hate, right? which are the minority, but they're usually so loud and obnoxious that they just ruin it for everybody. It's like that guy that comes to the party and it's like, you know what, let's not invite him next time. So, see, Paul says, I want to talk about crappy controls. I cannot for the life of me understand how the best-selling Capcom series of all time is Monster Hunter. Dude! Yeah, don't get me started on the controls of Monster Hunter. Terry quit at Pittsburgh. Yeah, well then you never got to level up past your problems, but frankly, if you hate Metal Gear, you're not going to like... If you don't like exploring and you don't like Metal Gear, you're not going to have the incentive to level up. Once you get far enough into the game, all the problems you're talking about go away because you can level up and have plenty of ammunition. Like, I was running through the sewer at one point just murking zombies with the flamethrower, and it was awesome. And the shotgun. Once you level up the shotgun and the flamethrower, the game is joyous, but you have to be willing to go through the pain to get to that point, and it sounds like you weren't. So I think a lot of you're going to get pushback from people when you have commentary because you didn't finish the game and you didn't get to experience a lot of what you're complaining about goes away. So I would just add that to your reviews if you're not already saying that. Like, hey, the caveat to everything I'm saying is I didn't finish the game because I hated it so much. I understand that this gets better, but I wasn't willing to invest the time for it to get better. The same reason I quit Final Fantasy II. Even though it has one of the best leveling systems I've ever seen when it operates properly, because it's so old and clunky that it wigs out and doesn't do what it should. But when that leveling system works properly, it's amazing. But the damn encounter rate being on Satan level makes that game fucking unplayable. Every dungeon is a maze, and if you make one wrong turn, it's like, well, I'm going to have 20 more random encounters just to get back to where I left off. I got kids, man. I got time for that shit. Paul says, I cannot understand how contextual button mashing makes sense in a game where you hunt down and beat the crap out of big-ass monsters. Yeah, no argument. I've only played the demo of a Monster Hunter game from like 6 or 7 years ago, and I hated every minute of it, and I've left it alone. So I was like, I don't know why this game is so loved other than the kind of hunting and gathering that it is, but so many other games do. I mean, I guess it's awesome to most people because most people like playing Pokemon. Pokemon is boring as shit to me, so I think it's made for a younger or just a different type of player. They didn't allow Do Epic Shit, but they allowed Read Bitches. Yeah, I can't remember. And Do Epic Shit might have been a copyright thing. It might not just be that it's offensive. Because Do Epic Shit wasn't mine. I saw it on a sign somewhere. Because they also discontinued my Nintendo shirt. So my Nintendo shirt, the press A jumps, B fires, save your shitty story and let me play. Those t-shirts, I own the only 3 copies of it. Because I made the shirts and ordered them before my t-shirt shop shut them down. So it was like, I got some, but now they're collector's items because I can't sell them. God, I hate the way YouTube handles these damn comments. All social media platforms F this up. Don't worry, I'll get back to the game in a second, guys. I'm just trying to catch up on the comments. He said Nintendo should lose the rights to F-Zero because clearly they don't want to make F-Zero anymore. Jolly D's in the house. What up, homie? Paul says, I very much agree that somebody needs to revive F-Zero. At this point, I don't care who it is. Well, for me, F-Zero just transitioned nicely into Burnout Revenge. Like, Burnout Revenge was all the F-Zero I needed. Even though it's, I mean, I get that it's a different type of game, but I get the same thrill out of it. Steven says, something I started appreciating more lately is shorter games that I can complete. Yes, because you're an old man now who has shit to do. Not a 12-year-old at dad's house with 9 hours to burn. Like, I would have easily made it through Final Fantasy II if I had played it back when it came out. I don't think I owned, and obviously it was only in Japan, but I didn't have a Nintendo yet. But if I had played it back then, I would have been willing to go through it. Brian, if you were born in the 90s, you would love Pokemon. I agree. I agree. But I wasn't, so I don't. Let's see. B, one PC game you might like is Supreme Commander 4 Forge Alliance. Is that one of those micromanagey tactical games that they call real-time strategy, but it's the exact opposite of strategy because you micromanage everything that happens on the battlefield like Dune? You're not wrong. I do like the concept of those games, but they usually add so much complexity by the end, and I'm micromanaging so much that I feel like I'm doing a job instead of playing a game, so I don't really mess with them. I can't compare F-Zero to Burnout Revenge. Well, fuck that. Yes, I can. Well, that's really fucking presumptuous of you to say I can't. Like, you don't understand what I'm taking away from F-Zero that I'm also getting from Burnout Revenge. So, like, fuck your presumptions. I can easily make that comparison just from a sheer gameplay enjoyment perspective. Like, you have some love affair masturbatory thing with F-Zero that I don't have, right? It's the fucking adrenaline that makes that game dope to me. Burnout Revenge adds the same fucking adrenaline. Yeah, it's using real cars and not dumbass alien space vehicles or whatever. But in terms of getting raw adrenaline from going really fast, that is all those games add to my life. Which is why I don't play fucking F-Zero. This shit's boring. Burnout Revenge actually added the crashing aspect, which made it more fun for me. So yeah, it's the fuck I can compare 'em. You like Burnout Revenge for different reasons, but you're a different person than me.
Don't worry. Take it from here.
Yeah, and so F-Zero feels like silly, dumb fun to me.
Alright, your deal.
Hey, wait.
Presumptuous ass.
You did good out there. Here.
People are probably tuning in like, why is he yelling at these people? These are my friends. This is how we love each other. The crashing is actually what makes it work. Yeah, of course it does, Terry, because you're weird. And you don't like fun. I'm joking, of course. No. Burnout Revenge, you crash to go faster. I'm not talking about the crash scenes. I'm talking about crashing into other cars to make you go faster. I thought that was genius. It took the simulation bullshit out of racing that I hate and added a mechanic that made it more fun to play. Alright, let's see what we got. Counter enemy attacks, which I think I already have, right? Why is this dude running around in his boxers? Because I took his clothes off of him. I wanted him in boxers. Had to do it. Let's see. Player takes reduced damage from enemy unarmed strikes. Extra damage for all striking attacks. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. This motherfucker just said you can crash into other cars in F-Zero GX, and he's trying to lecture me that it's a different type of game. Fuck out of here. You are just a very specific dude who doesn't like shit when it ain't your way. But you seem to have issues seeing it from other people's perspective. Like, yeah, what are you talking about? Jolly says, man, the Burnout series was the effing best. I love the crash competition in Burnout 2. I actually like that part too. Have you played any of the Watchdog games? Not yet. I own one. I think my son owns two, but no, I haven't tried them yet. Ubisoft usually pisses me off, so I usually avoid their stuff. Alright, so it's asking me to come in here and level up stuff, but the only thing I'm able to really level up is... Why is my audio screwing up right now? That is weird. Broken Zuba says, Pod Racer for the win. Y'all got nothing on that. Beats that level of adrenaline. I played Pod Racer, I think, when it first came out, and I hated it. And I also hate the N64 for the most part, so I'm probably not the guy to speak on it. Yeah, Terry, you don't have to justify why you like F-Zero better. I'm with you. I want you to love what you love. But to tell another person they can't make a comparison, like, fuck that. That's the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard. Alright, I guess it's only gonna let me screw around with which one of these do I want? Here, just do it here. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, that's right. I got to go to the dojo and turn that in to level up. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. Ooh, yeah, I think I've only played F-Zero GX like one, because you screamed at me for years. You got to try it, and I tried it. I was like, this is stupid. First of all, what people say about the game being super hard is right, and I'm not going to fucking deal with that type of learning curve to get good at a game. I don't like any racing games that much, by the way, guys. So it's not like I'm saying Burnout Revenge is way better than F-Zero. I don't care. Like the only racing game I've ever loved is Rock and Roll Racing and Mario Kart, because I can blow the shit out of people. That's it. I don't give a fuck about, like, the only thing out of an actual racing game where I can't kill people is the speed and the adrenaline. Otherwise, I give two shits. And Burnout Revenge allowed me to blow up people's cars and shit. It was fun. But it totally was the gimmick that made that game fun. The same thing that made you hate it is what made me like it. Let's see, B+Pos says, I have a love-hate relationship with Ubisoft titles. I hate the redundant filler, but their open worlds are some of the best. There is enough non-linear. I am like you. I don't have a love-hate. I hate everything but Ghost Recon, basically, with Ubisoft. And I only like the modern Ghost Recons, even the old Ghost Recons, if you're not playing them on PC, are a pain in the ass. I don't like the worlds that much because they don't feel alive like a Shenmue or like this Watch Dogs game we're playing here. It feels very alive when you play it. The worlds to me in Ubisoft games are not that. They're just sandboxes for me to blow up shit, which is fine. But then when they start limiting how I blow up shit, and like Far Cry's the worst. Like all the Ubisoft games suck at enemy detection. The enemies detect you, especially in the military games. They detect you way too easily. And not just that they detect that you're there, the fact that they're able to figure out exactly where you are. Like, were they doing a ballistic analysis of this guy I just shot in the face, and now they know exactly where I am because of the trajectory? Because I've been in this situation in real life where people were shooting at me, and we couldn't figure out where it was coming from. Right? Because it was from so far away, you couldn't hear the gunshots until the shit was hitting the ground near us. And so, like, for Ubisoft to then tell me, I shot a guy from 1,000 meters out, and then the enemy's like, send the search party, and they know exactly where. Fuck this game. Like, that shit is so dumb to me. But I get from a game perspective, the designer's like, well, if we don't do that, there's not going to be any challenge. You're right. I have the tactical advantage. This shouldn't be challenging right now, Ubisoft. It should be challenging if I now try to storm the base, they know someone's coming. But in Far Cry is 1,000 times worse with it. So it's just like, I get. Usually, I could play Ubisoft games for about an hour before it's like, all right, let me go do something else because it's wearing on my nerves. He says easier to drive in real life than in video games. Yeah, I agree with Iwan. Most racing games control like shit to me, and that just makes me not want to play them. I understand not liking the difficulty of F-Zero GX, but there are ways. But my point is, Terry, I don't give a fuck. I don't like racing enough to want to learn how to get good at this stupid ass game. Is my point. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I'm sure it's the same thing I said to you about Last of Us. The shit you hate, you can level out of, but you are not willing to put in the work to get good. So, and I respect that. Don't put the work in. That's why I don't play F-Zero, because I give zero fucks about getting good at this racing game where I don't get to blow up shit. All right, I'm leveled up. Let's get this thing. Let's get this show on the road. I need to kick some ass anyway. Go get me a pork bun. I can't steal this dude's bike. What? Yeah, I think I rented pod racing when it first came out as a young dude. It was like, why? I don't need any of this in my life. What's up, Black?
Hey!
What you hollering
What's
about?
up? Hey, you're Sun On Yee, right? I was racing earlier, and I would have won. But this guy, Tommy Han Lan, he cheated.
It's either they're way
Ran me
too
off the
smart or
road
way
at the
too
last
stupid.
minute.
Yeah.
Can you teach him a lesson?
Usually way too smart and way too resilient.
Sure.
Like, if you're not wearing body armor and I shoot you from 300 meters out in your chest, you're not then looking around trying to figure out where the shot came from and then returning fire. Your ass, it's cancel fucking Christmas. You are on the ground praying one of your friends comes and gets you before I put the second round in your eyeball. So, like, when I shoot somebody in a Ghost Recon game and then they come running up the hill after me, I'm like, is everybody in this game on speed? Because if they're not, this is, and even if they are, this is still kind of bullshit. He says, having to check my mirrors, constantly moving to the gear stick, constantly pressing the clutch. Well, Terry, you know they make automatic cars now, right? You don't have to drive a stick shift. It is no longer 1964. You don't have to have a stick shift car. Broken Super says, like one racer per generation. Ridge Racer, Need for Speed, High Pursuit. Oh shit, how do you turn the alarms off? Alright, stand by one. Try finding an automatic car in the UK. It's impossible. Then have one imported. It's the... We're living in the information age, baby. Just import something from somewhere else. Get somebody to fix it so it's street legal. There you go. Because I'm sure you guys have different laws about your cars and emissions. Or whatever. Just make the updates and keep it rolling. Oh, I guess this was a time mission, wasn't it? I'm supposed to do this faster than I'm doing it. Whee! I'm about to screw this up, damn it. Running my damn mouth instead of doing my job. Made it, bitches! Can't believe I made that after running my mouth. Oh snap, hell yeah.
What the hell? What are you doing?
Where you going, ho? No, you don't need to nobody help. Bring your ass right back. Oh no, that's not him. That's not the right guy. That's not the right guy. Oh, you need that? You need that in your life? You need all that in your life. All that. Get your ass up. Hell yeah. I tell you what, I love having Terry here, man. He gets my brain juices flowing. Which actually, it's funny, that used to be his name. Brain Juice. That's funny. I'd rather just take the bus. Yeah, no, I feel you, brother. I also, I used to have a car and I don't really need one, so I'm like, I don't need to drive. Where am I going? It's like I'm thinking about buying a Humvee, like an old Humvee from the military, and just having it souped up to make it street legal. That'll probably be my next car, and I'll just roll with that. So I'm with you, man. I really don't like driving. Maybe that's why I don't like racing games, because I don't like driving in real life. Typical Iron says, I've been told the UK actually has good public transport. Terry says, plus the traffic I see on the roads nowadays would drive me up the... Yeah, dude, I get frickin'... You want to see me have a PTSD issue? Put me in traffic. I'd become murderous. Like, please get me out of here before I have to jack somebody's ass up.
You have a car in here?
Reading Dave. There's a face I haven't seen in a long time. What's up, man? Terry says, let's overtake on a corner so that someone will crash into me. It's funny. Idiot crash car on the A-Rest. Funny, man. Alright, let's see. Where are we supposed to be going right now? Let's find out, please. There she is. Stand by, everyone. This is like the Chinese A-Team van. Ooh, that alarm is piercing. Let me get away, because that's actually bothering me in real life. I should have got my motorcycle. And there's a motorcycle, I think it's this game, that you get in this game that's freaking awesome. On one of the side quests they end up having you do. Here we go. The main road to work for you is infamous for many, many deaths. Damn. That is no bueno.
Away. You done good. You restored order to the night market.
Well, you took a chance on me, Winston. I wanted to make sure it paid off.
I love that he just ran up in this dude's restaurant naked as shit.
It's gonna pay off for you. You know anything about the minibus racket?
Well, same as everyone. If you want to drive a good route, pay the toll.
That's right.
My car's T-boned by ambulances. Damn!
The most profitable route
really?
in the fucking city.
Dude, that's yeah. Stick to the bus, man. I want you healthy and well. Please stay on the bus. I don't want you driving on that road. You keep me sane. I need you around.
It'll be my fucking pleasure.
That's very selfish. Don't die because I like. Not I want you to live and have a great life. I want you to live because of what you do for me. It's the most selfish shit I've ever said in my life. It's funny. All right.
Let's
get some cranberry extract in this body of mine.
Taking over Marlboro Drive. One man per stop. Anybody gives you shit,
fuck them up.
Smack them around, no killing.
What, afraid of little blood?
Dog Eyes is Sun On Yee. We're taking the route, not declaring war.
Kicking ass is fine by me.
Yeah, I gotta have Terry around. If I'm gonna keep streaming on YouTube, which I plan to, even though I'm leaving social media, I don't consider YouTube social media. So I'll still be around here. I'll still have my podcast and then our By the way, is everybody here on the Discord server? Are you guys there?
I'll take this one.
Because if you're not, you need to get there, man. We're doing really cool stuff there. Wait, am I supposed to be getting out?
Wait, hold on, man. How come we're going after Dog Eyes? Shouldn't we be fighting 18K? Dog Guy came after us?
I love that I'm driving an ass-kicking bus. Just dropping people off to ass beatings. Hey, let me drive you to the ass-beating place.
Whoa!
Oh, I almost T-boned that car like Terry was talking about.
Nobody.
I wonder how long it would take me to get used to driving on the left side of the road in another country.
Hey, you haven't paid. If you stop, we'll beat you.
Oh, now I'm fighting for real. Let's get it. So if you never played this game before, I am making this look a little easier than it actually is. Because I've done this before. But if you don't do this right, you will get your ass beat quickly. That's one of the things I actually liked about this game, is it's actually challenging. I complain all the time about video games trying to add difficulty just by making the player weak or making the enemy super strong. But in this game, it's just, it's kind of like, this is what Dark Souls would be if it wasn't annoying. Like this combat, like if Dark Souls had this combat system, I would love the game. Because it's intuitive versus having to figure shit out.
I'll give you that.
Thanks.
Yeah, we have another guy with us.
But it takes a little bit of skill to win at this game, man. Especially as you get in some of the harder fights later on. And I liked that. I was like, this game is not easy.
Remind me of him. A lot.
I like it.
Turned out he was a cop.
It's like actual difficulty. Not bad game. Like the designers behind this game really did a great job in my
You know that?
You know what they do
my
to
ridiculous
traders, right?
opinion.
When Tong is
Damn, the
come,
brakes on this bus
he buries
suck.
them
Like,
alive.
hey, game designers,
6 feet
physics
under.
with vehicles. Can we
Nobody
just
coming for you?
Hey,
like,
fuck you,
come on?
Conroy.
I still
I
think about
don't
that
need
poor
it to
fucker
resemble
sometimes.
real life. Just let me drive the damn bus like an arcade game, please. Like the turn radiuses being ridiculous and all that shit. I get immersion and all that shit young people care about because they have time to care. I don't. Just let me drive the bus, man. Woo!
Let's go.
No, you stay here. I'll deal with this. Watch how a real man does it.
Son of a bitch.
I don't know what just happened.
Hey, you. You want this ride? You gotta pay for it.
Are you stoned? I already paid, dog eyes.
Belongs to Winston now.
Winston? I don't know no Winston.
Pull over and I'll tell you about him.
You're wasting my time.
How about I break your legs?
I'm gonna
and see
waste
how
your
you drive
ass
then,
next.
Huh?
I still drive better than you. I finished my road before you finished picking your nose. Winston must be
Punk bitch. Now what?
peasants from across the border. You never
Now
seen a
what,
car
ho?
before? Go back to your mule before you get hurt.
Where you gonna go now,
You gonna
ho?
do comedy from your hospital bed, pal?
Everybody laughed, but you Water Street boys. You mess with me and dog eyes, it's going to cut you into little pieces. You want my
Okay.
money? Go ask dog eyes for it.
I hate these scripted ass sequences, dude. Just let me kick his ass. Like, this is the scripted shit that the designers effed up. Like, and I think honestly this shit exists in games because they need to make the games longer. Like, enough already. I don't need to listen to this conversation, and I want to kick his ass. And you're making me wait to kick his ass so you can do your little stupid ass cutscene. I'm not listening to what these guys are saying anyway. It's ridiculous. Like, how many times do I have to hit this motherfucker's bus before this is over? Ugh. Oh, I'm trying to get my harassment meter up. That's what it is. It's always some gimmicky bullshit. Got his ass.
Okay.
你估發生咩事啊嗱？
There's a slight problem with your bus, so we're doing a change.
I'm sorry, I didn't notice I was supposed to be filling a harassment bar.
After a quick change of
Ridiculous.
drivers, we're on our way.
我好忙㗎，你知唔知收一收我冇咗幾多錢啊？
Shut your ass up. Look at my skills. Splitting the difference, baby.
你老味！
Escape what ambush?
做乜嘢啊？
Hang on.
You can't drive this way. Who the hell are these guys? 你冇
Bitch.
機會啊
Punk bitch.
Let me off! I don't
Ho
want
ass.
to be a statistic!
You ain't gonna be no statistic, ho. I got you.
知啊嘛？唔好嚇我啊！
撚樣！
I'm gonna get you home safe and sound, lady. Don't you worry about nothing. Nothing but love on these streets anyway. I mean, if you really want to go here with this homeboy, I got you. How many times do I have to hit him? Jesus. Get your ass out of here.
嘅報應啊！
Get out this
Oh,
way.
there's more of them.
Call the police.
Just relax.
He said just relax. This dude driving like a maniac and running people off the road talking about, hey, just relax. We good. Don't worry about nothing. Daddy got you, girl. Take it to the docks and kick ass. That's what I always say. I have never said that in my life, actually. Come on, get this ass whipping that you need. There we go.
救命啊！你自己嚟定定幾好啊！
I know, lady, I know. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. I'm not actually a bus driver. I'm a gangster. Trying to do the best I can out here by the people, y'all. By the people, y'all. Passenger satisfaction. is in the green. Oh, they're satisfied with that? What I just pulled? I'll take it. Wait a damn minute. Hey, update the map in real time before I whoop your... I'm about to do a 12... Yes. Who drives buses not on drugs? Every bus driver's on drugs. That's how they get through being a bus driver. Dumbass. You see me coming. That reminds me of the SpongeBob episode. I've never seen SpongeBob before. Or I've never sat down and watched an episode. I'm familiar with the show. iFlames is in the Discord. You bought a one-way ticket to Aspie. That's funny. Terry says, that reminds me of the SpongeBob episode where people stand in a long line and people pay to crawl under their legs and get their ass slapped by each person in the line. That's funny. Maybe I should start watching that show. Reem Dave says, I tried playing LA Noire. Oh, why? Why did you do that to your life? How do you turn this music off? Like, can I get out of the bus, please? Let me out of here. I do not want to listen to this shitty techno music. It's maddening. I heard what happened. I hope everything is good. My uncle trusts you now, so you should call him. All right? Cool. LA Noire and my video game driving is so terrible I kept running over pedestrians. Well, the controls in all Rockstar games made after the year 2001 are terrible, so I'm not surprised. I played LA Noire for about an hour. I was like, yeah, this is not... I clearly am not the target audience for Rockstar's crappy control-ass games. Terry says, wouldn't it be funny if you drove into the sea? It would, actually. I almost did a second ago. Well, Bryant, you'd be playing Ys Origin if it weren't for me. Actually, I may still be playing Ys Origin, because I just hit somebody up on Craigslist today to try to get a Sega Saturn. And Ys... Well, it's not Origin. That's not true. Ys 1 and 2... are part of the bundle, if indeed they allow. As a matter of fact, maybe they just emailed me. Let me check. No, okay, these emails are from other people. What are you talking about? That's weird. Alright, yeah, they haven't emailed me back yet, but I just sent an email to them saying, hey, what's your price to ship this? So I should be getting a Sega Saturn with Ys 1 and 2, Bonk's Revenge is in it. There's a lot of good games. So we'll see what happens, man. I might be getting my... thing I'm looking for. What the hell? What the fuck? What is that? I need to go check that out. Stand by. He says you'd be playing Ys Origin if it wasn't for me torturing yourself. Yes, thankfully I'm glad, because the way you described it, because when you look at the videos of it and you see the pictures, it looks like, oh, this is right up my alley. This looks like an action-based Final Fantasy 12. And then you were like, nope. It was like, oh, and when you described it, I'm like, dude, I would have been so pissed, because the way the game looks when you're watching someone play it is clearly very different than the reality. And so yes, thank you very much for saving me from that torture. So you can't blame him for LA Noire. Yeah, no, I wouldn't blame him at all. I just feel bad for him. Yes, please come in. Was that you trying to call me? Yeah. Oh, because it came up as me, and I didn't recognize the number. And it. Yeah, exactly. That's why I was lunching out. But what are you trying to tell me? Okay, cool. Did Mom already leave to go do her delivery? Okay, cool. I'll be out there in a minute. The only good Rockstar game is Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition. I'll have to try that, because it isn't, no, True Crime is what became Sleeping Dogs. I was thinking Midnight Club was that. Yeah, definitely not blaming him for LA Noire. I just feel bad for him, because if he had heard me at some point talking about that game, I could have saved him a lot of pain. But I imagine people who like solving mysteries probably do like that game. I could understand the people who are into it. It just wasn't for me. Typical Iowa says GTA Lost and The Damned was peek. What system is that one on? Is that a... Because that's not a... I've never heard of that one. Is that one of the mobile versions? Ease 1 and 2 is very puzzle heavy, so be aware of that. Yeah, I've watched an in-depth review of 1 and 2 that GameSack did, and then I think I also watched Happy Console Gamer, so I'm somewhat familiar with it. And again, puzzles aren't the worst thing in the world. It's when they're obtuse and they eat up, they slow down the pace. Like, Jedi Fallen Order's puzzles are annoying as shit. But the puzzles in Portal are actually fun. You know what I mean? So it's, I can deal with puzzles, it's just don't make them a pain in the ass to deal with, I guess is the way I'd say that. Terry said, I spent hours getting lost in the last dungeon of Ease 2 because it's so huge and confusing. Ah, that might be problematic. Plus, the last boss of that game was insanely hard. That was PS3 360. Got it, okay. The good thing about Ease 1 and 2 is that you can grind very easily, which is, you know, my favorite thing to do in an RPG, so I think that part of it I will like. Also, the soundtracks I've heard from those games are delicious. And the music in the PC Engine version is pretty damn good. Yes, yes, there you go. It was a standalone DLC for GTA 4. Okay, okay. The Lost and the Damned. I think I do own all the GTAs. Maybe Vice City. It's the only one I don't own. I have to check, because I bought a collection of Grand Theft Auto stuff for like $10 in a local sale. And I think Vice City was missing. But I think I have all the other. I have 4, I have 5, I have 3. I think I have them all. I even used to have the PSP. Was it the PSP that had the Grand Theft Auto game? I think I used to have that. They are obtuse in Ease 1 and 2. Well, then I'll be pissed, I'm sure. But, you know, it's also, I'm collecting a lot of games for the Sega Saturn, so it's, I'll play them, but that's more for the nostalgia and more for the collection than it is for playing. I'm at the point now where I only collect stuff when it's stupid cheap, because I'm a cheap bastard who likes to save his money. And you know, I'm focusing on games that I will actually play, and I like Ease enough to at least give it a shot. And there are tons of dead ends. All the maps look the same, so it's hard to tell where you are. Okay, noted. And there are specific things you have to do, like go into a disguise and talk to some random person, backtrack to another person in a disguise. And there's no hints. Ah, see, like I'm playing Ease Celceta right now, and like I had to milk a cow, but they explain how to do it. And even though they explained it, it was still hard. I was still getting it wrong a couple of times. And then I finally milked the cow. It was like, I could have, this part of the game could have been completely left out. So yeah, I'm somewhat used to the silliness that Ease games do. But again, I've only played Ease 3, now Ease 4, Ease 6, and Ease 8. So I'm not extremely versed, especially in the older Ease games like 1 and 2 and Origins. And then I've never, or which one is Arc of the Nepistum? That's 6, right? I don't think I played the one 5, or if there was a 5. And then there's a couple other ones I haven't played yet. Ease Memory of Celceta isn't too cryptic, thankfully. Yes, so I'm loving that game. Right now, that is my most enjoyable game that I'm playing. And now that I'm playing Sleeping Dogs again, this game, I forgot how much fun this game is to play. It's really dope. And that cow milking was a side quest, so you didn't have to do it. Very true, very true. What did you think of Ease 6? So when I played Nepistum on the PS2, I was bored as shit. That was the because I don't own it anymore because I traded it years ago. I remember collecting it, eventually getting around to playing it because I wanted to play it for a review. And I just oh no, that was before I was reviewing games. That was back during the RPG Club days. And I just remember being bored out of my mind playing that game. But it was also a different time in my life, and I was in a much darker place, so stuff irritated and frustrated me a lot easier than it does now. I'm old and patient, and trying to be zen now versus being angry and aggressive like I was 15 years ago or whenever that game came out. Steven says, gotta go, B. No worries, I'm getting ready to roll out too. Terry says, yeah, I love it. Yeah, you were, thank you for the recommendation, because I probably would have put off playing it if it wasn't for you. And now that I'm playing it, I'm loving it. It's the perfect play it for 15 minutes before you go to bed, level up a little bit. And I love that part of the quest is mapping the world. Why are these mofos yelling at each other? Can we chill? Can we get some zen up in this joint? Just get away from all the yelling ass people so I can chill. There we go. And we get a view of the city. And also, I need to see, do you save the game? I can't remember if this game saves on its own. I know there's an auto save. No, you hookers, get out of here. Why won't it let me exit out? Let's go to save. That is confusing, but I got it. All I'm going to say is if you hate Ys 6, you will really hate Ys Origin. Now, having seen the pictures from Ys Origin, it very much was reminiscent of Ys 6. And I wouldn't say I hated it. I didn't get past like the first couple of quests because it was just boring. It was like, oh, this is not all that fun. But, yeah. Stephen Harvey's in the house. Play Fortnite and Rocket League on the next stream. No thank you. I don't like Fortnite. I hate Fortnite, actually. And Rocket League, I'm good. I have played enough Rocket League to know that I never need to play it again. I had fun with it while I had it, and I'd rather play Madden. But thank you for the recommendations, even though I won't be taking them. Ys Origin is one of those games that is like, we need to make this harder than it needs to be by removing oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, thank you for more information that informs me to never play Ys Origin. Thank you for that, because healing items are for scrubs and we need to cater to the hardcore crowd. Oh, you mean the people who base their self-worth off of overcoming a challenge in a fucking video game? Those elitist pricks? Fuck out of here. Like, dude, if your self-worth is tied to your video game playing and it's not your career, I don't want to hear you talk about, I can't stand games that handhold. Why are there map markers? Because, shit-tard, in real life, when I was trying to find Baghdad, I marked my fucking map and set an azimuth so I'd know where I was going. Never mind. Arguing with people who don't know what the fuck they're talking about. It's a waste of energy. Terry says, same goes for Oath and Felghana. Oath of Felghana is a remake of which one? Isn't that just a remake of 3? But made into a 3D version instead of the 2D side-scroller? I think I'm right about that. I can't ever keep up with the weird names of that series. Terry, you get an achievement calling you a yellow belly for picking very easy difficulty in Oath of Felghana. Noted. Oath of Felghana is a remake of... Yeah, and I don't think 3 is enjoyable enough to want to... Like, maybe I own Oath of Felghana. I need to go through all my... Because I have Celceta for the Vita and for the PS4. I started thinking maybe I should play the PS4 version and stream it because it's fun. But then I think I have a new and plastic sealed version, so I might just hold on to that since I've got the other copy of it.
This is good stuff. $50.
And very easy difficulty is still very hard. Well, Ys 3 was a hard game. I got past it because it lets you level grind. But just in general, I remember that game being pretty challenging. And not, like you were saying earlier, not for reasons that are really awesome. It's hard because the controls are not as good as they should be, and yada yada. Let's see, Typical Iowan says, could you stream Simon's Quest? Yeah. I think I still own Simon's Quest. I can't see my whole NES collection right now because there's other games in front of it, but I am pretty sure I own Simon's Quest, and yes, I love that game, so I could stream Simon's Quest. Let me add that to the stream list as one of the games we might do here in the future. So yes, I could technically stream that. I don't know when I'll get around to it, but maybe I'll try it on one of these shows coming up. Because in Ys 3 you can abuse rings to devastate the bosses. Got it. Broken Super says, okay, I'm back. Did I miss anything interesting? Of course you did. Of course you did. Cool. All right, gang. I'm going to shut this stream down. Thanks for hanging. We'll be back later tonight. I haven't officially decided what game we'll stream for the evening show. It's going to come down to... Maybe we'll do Simon's Quest. That might be fun. It'll come down to Arcania, Elix. I was thinking about doing God of War, but I might hold off on that because that's a game that when I start playing that game again, I'm going to want to focus on it and not break it up into all these other pilots that I'm doing. So I'm thinking we'll either do like the Sleeping Dogs will scratch my Shenmue itch, so we'll put Shenmue on the back burner. Plus, I've already streamed Shenmue on Twitch within the last 2 years, so I'm not exactly chomping at the bit to do that again. But Arcania and Elix are kind of the games I'm oscillating between. God of War is up there too. Let me actually change Sleeping Dogs to... do that. Update the list. So Sleeping Dogs will make the cut because I'm loving it. So yeah, Arcania, Elix. Suba said we could go back to Metroid. And then Simon's Quest. I'll have to play Simon's Quest with a guide because I've forgotten a lot of the... It's funny, as much as I complain about obtuse puzzles, that's all Simon's Quest is, but because I played it as a child, I know all the puzzles and I'm not annoyed by it. I know how to get around it. Plus, you can just look up guides these days. But yeah, and I got my copy of Persona 3 FES. Finally, looking forward to getting back into that, and I'm really shocked that this is still new in the plastic. I thought I bought a used copy. That is crazy. Speaking of which, I bought a used copy of the special edition of just regular Persona 3. Maybe I should play that one instead, because that one's not new in the plastic. Alright, let's take the last comments and get up out of here. Typical Iron says, thanks for the stream. Thank you for the stream, man. Terry says, Othenfeldgana is like, nope, you will have to fight a boss with 2,000 health and deal 20 damage per hit to it and constantly do perfectly timed... Oh, fuck that. Yeah, thank you. I'll pass on that. Damn, Steven. I'm really sorry to hear that, brother. I'm very sorry to hear that, my friend. Moment of silence and prayers out to you and your family. That's rough. Well, we're sending love and prayers your way, homeboy. That's never an easy thing to deal with. Ever. Reading Dave says, nice to hear you. Take care. Nice to see you again, too, Dave. Very nice. Hey, Dave, have you come over? I know you used to be in our Facebook groups. Have you made your way over to our Discord server? Has anybody got the Discord link handy that we can give to these wonderful people? I don't have Discord pulled up right now. Let me see if I can pull it up. Also, I need to make... let's see... Oh, I need Terry on my moderator list. Thank you, Terry. Because Terry has been with me probably longer than anyone else here. And I definitely need his energy around here. Thanks, bud. Yeah, Steven. No doubt. Here's the Discord server. Make sure you guys, if you're not hanging on our Discord server, make sure you're there. There's a lot of, you know, brothers and sisters and others helping out brothers, sisters, and others. That's why I had my team build it. Was specifically so I and my crew could be present to help people in the world who have needs for help. So if you're going through something, come hang with our crew, man. We'll spread some love. Anyway, I love you guys. We'll be back at somewhere around 8:30 p.m.
This is good stuff.
Although technically I could come back earlier because my kids don't have school tomorrow. I won't have to do the whole get them ready for bed move. But somewhere around 8:30 we'll be back, and it'll probably be Arcania or Elix, and we'll have ourselves a grand old Opry. Love you guys much. We are stronger than I. Prayers out to Steven, and prayers out to our guy Ryan, who also had to bury his mom today. So we love you guys. We are stronger than I, and we'll see you in a little while. Peace.